Hi, this is Gary Kayye. We're at ISE 2018, crammed in the Christie digital booth. I'm with Jeevan Vivegananthan.
That's right. Hey, that's perfect.
It was perfect the first time. Jeevan, obviously you're showing a lot of new products here, but really this is more of an experience sort of innovation booth more than anything else, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that's right. Christie is, being involved in so many different aspects of the AV game, from content to display. We have a whole range of solutions. We've brought a few of our sort of showcase technologies to show how we can solve real-life customer problems.
But really, I mean, you've got some really, it's more than just products. It's sort of like not only fixing problems, but addressing solutions issues. Like, for example, behind me, we've got a short throw 90-degree lens here, making an image out of two projectors. The other projector's up there in the ceiling. I want you to shoot that boxer up there in the ceiling that's up there. So you got two projectors, one that's 30 feet away, one that's like maybe 10 feet away, 8 feet away from the screen, seam together to make one image. But what you're showing here is not that as much as you are, if you accidentally hit the base of the projector, just knock the base of the projector, knock the projector out of alignment. A new feature called Christie Guardian is watching everything all the time and realigns the projectors within 30 seconds to a minute automatically. That's an innovation more than a product.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So the Guardian story is about protecting you, watching, having your back, whether you're a live event and you need to make sure that your projection mapping is perfect even 2 minutes before show. This thing will always be watching and visibly in the background. We'll realign the images, whether it's a complex multi-projector blend, or in this case we've got an unusual blend with our short throw lens. It'll watch it, fix it in 90 seconds. And this is the kind of innovation you get when you're talking about solving, it's not just a product, it's a solution to a rental staging. And if you're a fixed install a museum even, you don't have to watch.
Yeah, so it's not just rental staging, it's on all the time. And it's available in the Crimson and the Boxster family. Another thing you're showing over there is, if you can pan over there across the booth, which is going to be hard to see unless you hold the camera up and sort of shoot the gear that's right there. That's the Christie Terra section of the booth, which you've adopted the SDVoE standard for 10 gig routing of AV over IP, obviously, and you've got a transmitter, receiver, controller, but one of the things you launched here at the show is you've built the receiver into some of the projectors.
Yeah, again, about innovation, about, again, trying to solve a whole solution. We've got AV over IP is definitely the future, the 4K 60 stories there, the no latency, all of that. But to make it even easier, more robust for people, we're building the Terra receivers directly into some of our displays. We have an option card for Boxer, for Crimson, and so on. You can plug your fiber straight in, takes away one more point of breakage. So it's innovation not only at a product level and the capabilities of the SDVoE solution, but it's about making it easier and more powerful, safer for rental stagers, for fixed install people alike.
And in fact, since you've adopted SDVoE, it's compatible with all the different SDVoE transmitters. You don't have to use Terra, even though obviously since you make Terra, you want them to use Terra. The other thing you have behind us here, you've introduced a new line of LEDs. Tell us about those. I know you don't want to go too much into the specs, but you've got all different pixel pitches there, and it's a lot brighter than what I've seen in the past.
Yeah, so we've got an extension to our existing Apex family, which has been a great thing. We've added 0.9 millimeter. We're finding a lot of customers really want that high-end stuff. But we have a brand new product line called Core Plus. And the real main thing about Core Plus is that we've brought things like remote and local power options. We've brought things like full front or fully rear serviceability. Basic innovations to help, at a great cost point, to help people solve their LEDs. No matter what their needs are, between all our displays, LED included, we're trying to figure out different ways to make it easier to solve customer problems, real-life customer problems.
Yeah, and it's interesting, walking around the stand this morning, you don't have a lot of product labels around here. You're really just sort of showing experiences. Is that sort of the way where you sort of see the future in working with integrators and partners, is solving problems rather than just, obviously, rather than just sending them products?
We have a range of stuff. So we do label the products, and so if you need just an LED solution, we have a very competitive product, for example, or projection likewise. But the real sweet spot, Christie has a long history of working in AV with our partners. To us, start with an LED solution, but if you want a nice 4K solution, come talk to us about our 4K workflows that can deliver that content seamlessly and at high quality. If you do projection mapping, how do you make that easier to actually do with our great projectors, tools like Mystique and Guardian? So it's really about we can go as little as customers want if they want to talk about a product, but really the sweet spot of Christie is innovating at the whole design chain.
So we're going to go around and shoot individual videos on each one of these product stations so you do understand what the new products are. But I appreciate you joining me, sort of like with this little booth tour here. There's literally 100 people in this little teeny area,
busy.
and it's amazing that only one person walked in front of us. But it's just packed. It's the first day of the show, but it's just packed. So thanks, Jeevan. I appreciate you joining me today. Congratulations, best of luck. And all you got to do is type in Christie in the video search window to see all the individual videos that we shot here at the booth.